Okay, now that all the housekeeping's out of the way, I'm going to trust D to keep it running. I can hear everyone. Actually, let's do a mic check real quick. Dave,
Yeah, I'm here.
Lynwood,
Yep, I'm here.
uh, Elthra,
Yeah, I'm here.
Noozles.
Yep, I'm here.
All right. Well, now, okay. Looks like we're going to be good for the stream tonight then. So, last we left off, you guys had taken a job from. Hold on, I had notes. Hold on. You guys took a job from Torsen to escort a cart full of provisions and various goods of trade to the town of Goodmead. Besides the weather, the trip was relatively uneventful. You partied it up a little at Tavern at the Crossroads, doing a little bit of talking to other merchants and casually milling about. You then made your way to the town of Goodmead, where you found them doing some kind of ritual where no light in the town was to be had except for the lantern light at the front of the town. You were led to an inn. I don't remember the name of it at this time. At the inn, down for the night, only be awoken by a scream. You went out with your employer to check on the scream to find the guard that had been guarding that station had vanished, only leaving a icy, cold flask in his wake. You reported this incident to the tavern keeper, who then later informed the mayor and told you guys to go back to sleep. You did so. On this morning, to keep things rolling, Torsen and Wallace, the dwarves that are kind of your employers, have woken up before you and are currently tucking in Gorbis back into bed. Not sure what's going on with your friend here, but, well, he appears to have, been shaking a little bit. I think he needs some rest for the day. On that note, though, I do need to go talk to the mayor about, getting us paid and our provisions loaded off, as well as getting our payment. And so you guys know, you are all currently talking just outside the door of your rooms. You're like in the hallway. What do you want to do?
What do you think happened last night?
Honestly, I'm probably gonna find out about it once we go off and talk to the mayor and get our payment. I'll probably find out. Honestly, in my opinion, some kind of creature flew down, abducted the guard, and there's not much else to say about it. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
As long as it doesn't impact us and our duties.
Agreed. Hoping I get paid still. The dwarf is going to head out. Is anyone going to follow him?
Yeah, I'll follow.
I'll go.
That's right.
Torsen and Wallace, with you guys in tow, if there's no objection, head off through the town. This town is a bunch of ramshackle log buildings covered in a blanket of stagnant snow. You can now see in the daylight the icy river ahead of you is this solid blanket of white. At the pier, all of the boats appear to be icebound, and there seems to be a group of sleds near it. Torsen begins walking to the largest building in the meat hall with Wallace in tow, and you guys following. It is a large, long building in the shape of a T. Torsen walks through the front, and as you guys follow behind, you begin hearing the voices inside. As he opens the door, you hear a shouting of voices. We did the ritual! We've been doing the rituals, and now another one of us gets taken! What are you gonna do about it, Speaker? I implore you to calm down. I am telling you we will have this situation under control shortly. Uh-huh. And what about our cargo? What about the mead? It's gone. Absconded with. Not to mention that you've prevented us from logging. That prevention was to save your lives. I am asking for your patience at this time. Oh, seems we have guests. Now that you have walked into the doorway, you can see a collection of individuals bound in furs and heavy coats, pale skin, and just weary eyes, but very muscular individuals who are in the foyer of this basic mead hall. At the front of it, on a elevated table, sits an older man with long gray hair. He's wearing a pair of spectacles behind his eyes, and he has this wispily thin frame as he looks over to all of you. Is that Torsen? Torsen! Come in! Sorry to interrupt y'all's meeting, Speaker. Just trying to unload my cargo at this point, which is the order you've questioned from me. But it seems something's going on. Yes, I do have some bad news about that, Torsen. You've been a good friend to the town as it is, and being the merchant that you are, you're one of the few that make your way out here. We have a problem. Okay? We can only pay for half of the goods that you've brought. Half? You see, your payment was going to be half of it being the mead that we prepared, that you could sell back in town for a reasonable sum. Okay? Well, I just heard that's been taken, right? Correct. Uh-huh. Well, seems like I might have a solution to your problem. Oh? If you can look behind me here, these individuals are, well, in my employ currently. They're some simple hands I've hired, and as where I could talk to them for you, I think they might be willing to acquire my additional payment if I can get it. If maybe we can work out some additional pay. If you're inquiring about gold or anything else, I'm sure we can come to some arrangement in that means. But if that's what you're willing to do, I'd be most agreeable to it. Well, that'd be my employee's opinion. So what do you foresay? Think you can help out in town here, get our payment?
Yeah, I believe we can. We have assistance here.
I agree. We should all help.
All right, I'm not hearing. I'm waiting for disagreement at this point. I'm not hearing any disagreement, so I guess they're all copacetic to your needs. This
Yeah.
is good news. Yes, Toby? You got something to say? Noozles, are you having some difficulty?
No, sorry.
You
Huh?
got any opinion about helping down, Toby?
Oh, why not? Might as well help him down.
Right then. Sounds like we got it. We'll help out down and you'll get paid. Sorry, you guys are gonna be a hand short today. I'll see if Gloribis is feeling better late in the day. Come help you guys out. Meantime,
Okay.
I think you need to tell these individuals some information. Indeed. You see the gray-haired, thin man walk down from the table and ask you to walk outside the meat hall. Torson and Wallace stay in and begin talking to several other individuals as you are escorted out. The doors shut behind you as the speaker before you. Hold on, gotta look up the speaker's name. Okay. My name is Speaker Kendrick Reelsborough. I am a current speaker of the town, and we've been having a lot of issues at the current portion of time. First being, well, this started about a month ago. We had some attacks in the woods. I had to have our loggers come in earlier in the day to prevent injuries. After that, about a week ago, our Mead stores were robbed. A large hole was knocked into the back of the storehouse, and, well, a lot of the mead was absconded with. As we sent hunters after them, they didn't come back, and honestly, I couldn't whisk the men to go out and search for the hunters that we lost. Top of that, we've been doing these rituals to appease spirits, fearing that we might have angered them. We felt with so much misfortune. Well, this isn't the first time someone's been taken. The person that was taken this recently was my grandson. I am personally upset about it, but hoping it's enough to appease spirits tonight. Hopefully that's the end of us getting taken. If not, I'm going to send someone to take care of this beast as well. But the most pressing matter is your payment. The hunters went that way out of town. He points northwest out of town towards I'm pinging the map, but points over to that direction. And they went in that direction after following the tracks. Yeah, hopefully you can find a sign of them at least. If you can't, that's fine. Sure, they're nowhere to be found anymore. But hopefully you can figure out what at least happened to everything. Is there any questions before I head back inside?
No questions.
Let's
All right.
go. Let's get this done.
All right. So, as you guys march off, the speaker goes back into the tavern hall, back into the mead hall, and you guys begin walking northwest. For whoever wants to, you can either roll me survival or investigation, depending on which one you're more proficient in. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. Thank you, Elthra, for activating your dice. Yeah, other people forgot to update their dice. It's fine. We're still waiting on one more roll. Okay, so Goose and Elthra, you both are very much directionally challenged and are pretty much just following behind Torvi and Toby as they are currently leading the pack. Torvi and Toby, you begin walking through, and as where the snow has blanketed this area and covered any tracks that would have fallen, the trees are more of what's telling about where things have gone. You're heading northwest as you can see humanoid forms moving like around the trees as they have like brushed branches and snapped foliage around the area. Till you reach a clearing where you find a corpse covered in snow and extremely cold. Due to your survivals earlier, you can tell the man died of several large bites taken out of him, most likely by wolves. You managed to find the others of this hunting party, about 4 individuals, all dead. Several picked clean. The supplies they had was mostly in a cart that has been destroyed, and anything of value in this raid has been taken. Noozles and David, can you both make me perception checks? Quick. Okay. Torvi?
I don't know why it's not loading.
All right. Did you at least? What'd you get at least? Or is it just not loading?
It's not even like I'm clicking it and it's not.
It's not connecting.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a backlog when it finally goes. Hold on. Let me click it. Perception. Here we go. I got it.
Alright.
Okay, Torvi. You notice as you're looking around, there are still wolves around. Staying here for too long and investigating too long in this area could mean you get attacked. But this is currently your group's opportunity to find clues about what you're going to currently find. With your survival from earlier, you can still keep following the trail of whatever attacked these guys as well, because as well as the bites, it appears that a lot of these individuals were also crushed by a massive force. So you couldn't spend more time here getting information about who you're going to go meet, or you can, well, but you do risk the opportunity to be attacked by wolves if you continue to search. What do you want to do?
Continue to search.
All right. You continue to search. Make a survival or investigation check. Do you tell everyone else about the wolves potentially, or do you keep that to yourself as you begin search?
No, I'll tell everybody.
Okay.
As he tells everyone, you see Goose just pull out his sword and instantly start acting scared, looking out for wolves. Don't like them.
Okay.
Oh my-
I will say you're ready, but you don't know where the wolves are going to come from.
Yeah.
Elthra?
Elthra's gonna keep an eye out as well. That way we've got all directions watched.
All right, you got your long sword out. You got it. Toby, what are you doing?
I mean, while seeing everyone else get ready, I might as well.
Okay, you're
Prepare
readying the
myself.
big old bear paws.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. I will give you guys the map now. Well, let me set up everyone's token because you guys weren't here earlier. And actually, can everyone move their tokens? Okay, we don't have Gloribis here tonight, so I'm gonna get rid of him for now. Crap. Big D, can I get a thumbs up from you if you can see everything? Just waiting on. Okay, he's good. All right, moving on from that, we got a lot of things to do. So, what are you guys investigating individually? As you guys are getting ready for a potential fight, Torvi, what were you looking at? There is the cart. There's a corpse over here, and there's a corpse over here. There's some other ones, but honestly, they are a little more buried in the snow.
I guess I will look at that corpse right there.
Okay, this mainly gives me spacing for you guys. I will say with a 12, you look over this corpse. This guy had his head crashed open by some kind of large force. It's probably by a larger creature than it, but you're not sure what exactly it was. Goose, you're just getting ready. Do you want to investigate anything, or are you just gonna stand there?
I'll just stand there completely, just turning really.
Okay, in the
Panic
middle
for-
of everything, just kind of like
Yep.
alert. Okay. Elthra. Sorry, Elthra. What are you doing?
Ray's gonna go to the skeleton up the top.
Okay, you can make me an investigation or survival check. So you can get some information from that thing. Okay, this skeleton, you can see the obvious things. It's been clearly picked clean. You can see that its equipment has been taken, but you're not really sure what killed it beyond that. Okay, Toby, what are you up to?
Um, I'm gonna see if I can smell anything odd in the air.
You're gonna try to look for these wolves.
Yeah.
Okay, make a perception check.
I also have keen smell, so if I'm using smell for that, I get advantage.
Yes, you do. Roll at advantage. You're trying to smell wolves. I think you probably have experience smelling out wolves. 14. Let me see. Okay. Roll something real quick. You're not You know they're around, but you're not sure how close they are. So you know they're around, and they're at least within the next 100 feet. So they're pretty close, but you're not sure how close that is.
Best to be
I did
prepared.
not turn on the music. My bad. Well, on that note, as you guys begin to look around and you begin to smell about and try to sniff out these guys, the wolves are a little closer than you might think. I will now move these to tokens. As you see them begin to walk out from behind trees, as they begin to snarl and looking. We're going to go into combat now. So I'm going to get initiative from these guys. Real quick. Can I get initiative from all of you? And I probably should kick up that combat music. Okay. Okay, and I'm just going to say 11 for you guys. Just to make my life easier. Gonna keep the wolves on the same turn. Dire wolves will act separately. And I got Torvi, Goose, and Toby. And Elthra's at the bottom. Okay, starting at the top. Torvi, you're up first. What are you up to?
I guess I'll shoot this this guy right here.
Alright, you're just gonna shoot him?
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and fire. That just says your weapon proficiency.
Um,
Is your bow not set up? Okay,
I
there it
just
goes.
didn't know which one to roll.
22 will hit. Roll damage. Four. Anything else?
No, I'll stay there.
Okay, I'll stay right there. Got it. Moving up. Direwolf. Toby.
Oh,
19 to hit.
yeah, that does hit.
Okay, 9 points of damage. Do you want to do anything as a reaction?
Um, I don't think there is anything I could do as an action.
You can. Actually, you have Patient Hero. Patient Hero allows you, once someone steps within your 5-foot radius, to burn. You can burn 1 stamina. Actually, it doesn't cost you any stamina since it is your hero stance. You can freely punch an enemy as soon as they take within 5 feet of you. He's walked
Huh.
within 5 feet, so as a reaction, you can punch him in the face.
I will
I don't
do
have your
that.
fist set up. Hold on, let me set up your fist. Okay, why won't it let me set up your fist? I guess you're going to set up your own fist. Okay, so your fist do a D10 plus your strength. Okay?
10.
If you need to, you can switch to slashing, which is just your claws. Let's keep it bludgeoning for now. Make my life easier. So for now, just roll a d20, and I'll tell you if you hit. Okay, that is 3, 2, that's 11. That's a miss.
Damn.
But good try. Trying to teach you about abilities. And then Goose, you're up. Oh, Toby, I also need a strength save from you. Toby,
Huh? What was that?
I need a strength save from you.
Strength save. That one I do have.
Okay, you're good. As this thing launches itself from behind a tree, kicking up the snow as it runs towards you, you see a large, immense black direwolf. As it jumps on you, it bites into your arm, tries to drag you down as you then wrench yourself back up. Alright, you try to make a strike back, but he ducks out of the way. Moving on to Goose, you're up.
Goose is going to get to here. And I'm going to use, as a bonus action, my War Chatter. So you have to make a Charisma saving throw.
Alright, I will make a save for this. Wisdom. Wisdom
Constitution,
save?
yeah. Con save.
It's a con save. Well,
No,
either way it
charis-
fails.
Yeah, Charisma save against my Constitution. Yep, okay.
He has a -2 to that, so either way he fails, because I know that's a 13.
So he has disadvantage on his attack rolls until my next turn.
Got it. Anything else?
I'm going to make an attack with my short sword.
Alright.
Does this put me in advantage?
You do have advantage. You are flanking.
Okay, how do we roll with advantage on this? I'm just going to make 2 rolls.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright. With a 20 not natural, you do hit.
Okay, now add my sneak attack and everything. So
Now, you don't have necrotic damage because you did not get a crit.
yeah. That's 25
You
all
do
up.
not... Alright. That's fine. That's 10. You also had a sneak attack?
Yeah, the 15's a sneak attack. I've set up a new weapon that has a sneak attack on it. So it's easier.
That's your necrotic stuff. Your sneak attacks are D4s.
Oh, no, default. Yeah, sorry.
You can add... See, currently you
Oh,
can add... With your equally your efficiency, you can add 2. So that's 2d4.
That's right. I'm
And
playing
that
Rogue another.
burns,
Yeah.
that burns 2 stamina when you do that. So that's 16 points of damage.
Yep. That's my turn.
Great. That leaves you at 10 stamina. And you got a good hit. So you take out your blade. So you run around this direwolf, slashing at its heel, cutting it deeply. And you also chitter as it then turns to snarl and growl at you.
Yep.
This one's going to go now, as it is going to go over Elthra. Right. Roll the bite. Nat 1. Okay. Hold on, I think Elthra, I have something for this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So. Okay, no. He failed, so you don't really have anything. He failed horribly, so he did not bite you, Elthra.
Yep.
You see as this direwolf comes to bite you, instead slips in the snow and just bites directly into the snow. He picks himself up, and that'll be the end of the direwolf's turn, as the wolves are going to come after you now. Don't you like it when things work? Or rather don't, because why? Why would anything work? Okay. Moving on. Okay. I'm going to start with Goose. Goose, you see two wolves run up behind you. 19 and 19 again. Both are going to hit you. Let's see how much damage that does. And I need a strength save. Let's just make one strength save at disadvantage. Uh, 10 is a failure. You are dragged to the ground and are now prone. You also took 13 points of damage. Okay, I'm being told that sneak attack does not cost stamina, so...
That's all right. Change that.
Oh, so it is 3D. It is 3D4. So you can add a... Can you give me a D4 real quick, Goose? So I'm going to take that away from him.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was just informed I did the sneak attack wrong, so...
That's all right.
Real-time commentary.
Learning. It's all good.
Yeah. Alright. You did get bit a bunch, though. So you see these wolves run up from behind you, Goose, and one bites you on the leg, dragging you to the ground. The other one bites right into your shoulder. Elthra. You're next.
Yep.
14 hit? I think not. No. You see this wolf try to bite into you, but your armor easily repels it as it bites into solid metal. Torvi, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing at the wolf in front
No,
of
I
me.
meant like you're getting bit.
Oh,
Quick on the gun there. Anyways,
yeah, I was waiting for it.
you were about to get bit as you step out of the way as the wolf jumps and then just lands right where it is, missing you entirely. Toby, you're up.
Right, we are going to punch.
Yes, you are. That's a 7 for you. You're not in the flanking position, so that does not get advantage.
Damn.
You can get another fist though. That's kind of the whole benefit of fighting unarmed. You can punch twice.
That is. Again. Yes.
21 will hit. Roll damage
And
and
it was 1d10, right?
yep. And would you like to add some smash to that to lower that AC?
Oh yeah, definitely will.
Yeah, just letting you know about your things. Okay. How much do you want to lower it by?
Let's say 2.
Okay, 2 stamina gone. Direwolf AC lowered. He's incredibly easier to hit now. Alright, you punch this wolf once in the face, doesn't really do anything. As you then back it up with an elbow to the jaw. As you then hear a crack, the wolf seems to be staggered, giving you another benefit to your... giving it a little bit easier to hit now. For your allies. Elthra, you're up.
Elthra is going to use Eldritch Blast on the guy that's near her.
Okay, what... on the direwolf?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't see why you can't. You point blank in the direwolf's face and release a natural 20 Eldritch Blast to the face of this direwolf. Please roll damage for that. Okay, yeah. Elthra, what does the Eldritch Blast look like from you? I have an idea of how it looks if you want me to go.
It looks like just a bunch of feathers just flying straight at.
Okay.
Portal.
Alright, I got you. A bunch of your feathers basically peel off of you and get wrapped in a golden light as they then rip through this direwolf, dealing 6 points of damage. Wait, is this just 6? Okay, roll me another d20, Elthra. It was a nat 20.
There we go.
Okay. 11. Very nice. Right. Anything else, Elthra?
That's it.
Okay. Torvi, you're up.
Right, I'm going to swing on the wolf in front of me.
Okay. Swung on it. That's a nat 1. That is a miss.
Yep.
Yep. You try slash into the wolf as you instead stab into the corpse below you and get your blade stuck for a moment before pulling it back out. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Moving on. Well, this wolf's going to go now and is going to bite Toby again.
Yep.
Okay, so let me try that again. With a natural 1, no, it does have a wolf next to it, so that's a 23. Because it has advantage.
Ah, damn.
So it bites you for 10, and I need a strength save from you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you remain standing, firm in place, as it bites right into your gut. The teeth digging into your stomach. Goose, you're up.
Okay. Well, not much I can do. Just stand up.
Oh, I got some ideas of things you can do if you want to try some stuff.
Yep.
Okay. So if you look at the thing dodge, you can take it as a bonus action or a reaction,
Yeah. Yep. I was having a look at that before. Yeah.
and you can dodge out of the way.
Yeah. I think I would use the dodge.
Okay, that'll be your bonus action. Burn 2 stamina.
Yep.
That
Done.
will make everything get disadvantage against you, which will be now flat.
Nice.
And for the time being, you can stab something. What do you want to stab?
One of these smaller wolves.
Okay, got it. Go ahead and go
Is
for
this
that
one?
stab.
23.
23 will hit. Roll damage.
7.
Do you want to add some sneak attack to that?
Oh, I can. Okay.
Actually, you don't have advantage, so you cannot add sneak
No, I don't.
attack. Alright, you stag him regular. Let's see, is there anything else we can add to your little thing? No?
No, that's bonus action. Action. I don't want to move. So yeah.
Yeah, you're good where you are. Okay. You were prone. Do you want to make a strength save to get off the ground? As the wolves are currently trying to bite you.
14.
14! That will break their grasp as you can now stand up. So you kick your way out of these wolves' mouths.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I'm doing this my way. I was just informed about pack tactics. No, I like the idea that he was in these things' mouths.
Yeah, I like that too.
You managed to kick your way out of these things' mouths, stand up, and stab the one to your left before resuming your stance and being ready to jump away at any given moment. Okay, Direwolf is now going to try to bite Elthra again. He has advantage, so a 20. Elthra, 20 hit.
Yes, it does.
Cool. Fun thing about your character, you have resilience. Meaning, it's against all slashing, punching, and piercing weapons that aren't magical. These aren't magical, which means these are reduced. The 11 is reduced to 6. And then since you have heavy armor mastery, that 6 is then reduced to 3, but since you have full focus, that 3 is reduced to 0. So even I hit you, you still take 0.
Okay.
Yeah. I was reading that today, and I was like, wait a minute. Does that mean she takes basically 0 damage?
I love that one.
Yeah, I read that today, and I was like, huh, I might have made her overpowered. And that was with max damage, by the way. Well, not purely max. If I got a little more hits into you, I might have got some damage in, but currently, nothing. Even though he hit. I'm not even going to have you make the strength save, because as he bites into your arm, he can't get through the thick armor as the guard is just standing there.
Yep.
I'm gonna move on. Anyways. Okay, Big D, I can't keep answering things. We're just gonna move on. Correct me later. Make notes of it. Our camera guy is keep telling me like, hey, this is this and that's this, and I'm like, okay, thank you. Later. Anyways, moving on. Bite does not go through your armor. The wolf in front of you is going to bite you again, Elthra. or at least
Yep.
attempt to. Let's see if it does anything. 20 should hit. And as we're 6 damage reduced to 3, and just for the focus, it is then reduced to 0. Fun.
Yep.
I'm actually happy about that, because that's really cool, but also that might be overpowered. I'll have to figure out things around that later. Goose, you're getting bit. They have basic, but they both got a 23 and a 19.
Yep.
You take 9 points of damage. As you get your first injury, it is below 1/3 of your max pool. So, hold on. I'm going to change your multi-side. So, roll a d6 for me, please. You have an injury to your left leg. Your movement is reduced by... movement is reduced by half. And you have disadvantage on all strength and dex-related checks. Good?
Yep.
Alright. As you get bit on the leg this time again, it goes right back into the previous bite as you feel it go a little deeper as something begins to crack. Maybe your bone, maybe just muscle. Can't really figure it out right now. Can I get a strength save from you? You're also dragged back to being prone.
I'm down anyway.
You're not out. We don't do unconscious anymore. You do injuries.
Okay.
You got your first injury, and once you get to 6 injuries, you're dead. Okay? Any healing you get can reduce your injury pool by 1. Depending on the level, it can reduce more injuries depending on the level of the healing. Got it?
Yep. Like this.
Okay. The wolf on Torvi is now going to bite her. Torvi, I believe a 22 hits.
That hits.
Okay, I need a strength save from you, and you are going to take 4 points of damage. You are dragged prone. Toby, you're up.
Alright. Oh, I shall punch.
Alright. Go ahead, punch. Punch, punch, punch. Okay,
19.
roll damage. And Toby, how would you like to do this?
I'll just smash the face in.
The first how would you like to do this of the game. Alright, as you punch into his face, you feel a solid crack as you cave in this wolf's skull. Toby, can I make a suggestion for you?
Yes.
With your next punch, you're going to charge at probably this guy, right?
Yeah, I got bull rush, don't I?
Yeah, that's what I was about to suggest. So, burn a stamina, and you can add an extra d6 after you slam this guy into his friend over there.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
Okay, roll to hit, and then let's burn. That's going to be 1 stamina currently, because since you're not going out of your range. That's going to hit. As you run, you then punch into this wolf, dealing how much damage?
It's an extra
Okay.
d6. Hang on, let me roll that extra d6.
Alright.
12.
That's 2 points of damage. That is a... So as you charge up, you then crumple this wolf against your fist. As its body goes limp against your fist, it then slams into this other wolf. Can I get another D... Can I get a D4 for how much damage you do to the other wolf? As you basically lift and throw this wolf with your fist. The limp body is thrown against this wolf, crumbling against it, not dealing a lot of damage, but that was cool. Oh, that was awesome. All right, anything else?
Brilliant. No, there's nothing else I can do at the current moment.
I think you can get into flanking at least.
Oh yeah, I can.
He's still up. He's just, taking
Taking
injuries
me.
now. Okay, Elthra, you're up.
That's gonna do. Eldritch Blast again on the diamond that's next to me.
Okay, Eldritch Blast again. Go ahead and fire. 14. I don't know if that hits. Hold on, let me take a look. Hold on, I have to look up dire wolves now because I did not. Okay, so 14 AC. That will hit, being the base. All right. Roll damage, as that will hit. All right, blasting the wolf again in the face with these gold glimmering feathers of yours. That's gotta hurt. Anything else?
Yep. That's it.
That's it. Gotcha. All right. Torvi, you're up.
I am going to use Nimble Step.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move.
I believe it gives
Over.
me disadvantage on my reactionary attack.
Correct.
Okay.
I'll move over here.
As an 8, so it misses. As it bites in the air as you run over. What do you do?
I can't reach them, but I guess I'll shoot this. I'll shoot the wolf here.
You got it. I assume you're going to go try to heal Goose.
Yeah. Just couldn't reach him.
13 will hit. Roll damage. As you run over, you release an arrow that goes right through this wolf's eye as it falls over dead.
Great.
You do have a bonus action to try to heal Goose.
Yeah, but my bonus action heal is a touch. I can't reach him.
He's like right next to you.
Oh, okay. Then I'll. Well, he's like 5 feet away, but.
Yeah, you can just reach over. It's fine.
All right, I'll heal him.
Do the whole diagonal thing. Just
Healing hands. Spend 1 or more hit die. They gain the number of hit points equal to the result, plus your healing modifier, plus their Constitution modifier.
so it's their Constitution. Oh, it's a D6 plus. So your healing modifier is a 3. Their con modifier is Goose. Let me take a look at your con. A 2, so it's a D6 plus 5. That puts Goose back at 8. As they are brought out of injuries.
Nice.
Toby is still at red, though. We did not change that earlier. Okay, you release an arrow, taking out this wolf. You then reach a hand onto Goose and restore. And Goose, you see as your wounds begin to close up. Okay. That'll put you back there. Anything else, Torvi?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, that dire wolf is dead. So, Goose, it is your turn. You can definitely make it.
Nope, says 30 feet. I can only move 25.
You can only move 25. Do you have anything to increase your movement?
Yes, sir. Sorry. I think I might. Yep, take the dash action as a bonus action.
Okay. Let's burn that stamina.
Yep.
Burning another stamina. You run over to Direwolf. Let's take that stab at advantage.
Yeah.
So even if they do hurt you, you can then hurt them back.
Yep.
Ah, yeah, Elthra's broken. We're so busted. I'm very happy about it. Okay, as you get picked up, feel wounds close up a little. You then dash over and stab into this direwolf, only to miss and only kick up snow.
Yep. That's my turn.
All right. Since it's not getting anywhere with Elthra and you just tried to stab him, he is going to bite you, Goose.
Of course.
That's fuck you. 16 is going to hit, and that's going to do 11 piercing and knock you back down to an injury. So you get your injury back. Roll a d6. That is your right arm. As you had just got your leg healed back up, you receive again one injury as you get bit on the arm as the direwolf launches its fangs into your little squirrel arm.
Oh,
So you're back at one injury.
that's what I get for trying to help her now.
You get disadvantage on all strength and dex related checks.
Yep.
Cool. Just what you get for helping.
Yep.
Torvi, this wolf does not like that you ran away. As it is going to run over and try to bite you. $16?
16 will hit.
As 8 points of piercing damage, and roll me a strength save. That's a fail. You are dragged to the ground. And are now prone. The other one is going to try to bite Elthra, and rolls 2 natural ones. As
Oh
it,
my
again, I will say Elthra, this time it goes to bite your leg as you just kick it in the jaw. Not dealing any damage, but still just, what the heck. Toby, you're up.
Alright, oh, there's one right there. I might as well punch this one.
Okay. Which one?
This one right here.
Okay, you run over. Since you are now flanking, go ahead and give that punch.
21
That's
to hit.
21, roll damage. Six. Let me take a look. You punch this thing in its right hindquarters as you feel a crack under your fist. It doesn't fall over, but it is now limping.
At least I got a second punch.
Oh yeah, you do.
Oh, and that 20.
Don't even. He had 1 hit point. As the first punch only releases a crack as it begins to limp, you then bring down the second one as you snap its back in half. It lets out a little before falling down before you. You're up. You're up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to this island again.
Direwolf again.
Yeah.
This is the bread and butter of the Eldritch Blast. I have a long sword, but I really want to blast you in the face.
This one's not.
It's not gonna hit. That's a 12 and a 14 AC. So, yeah. You fire again. This time it sees it coming as it dodges out of the way, lowering its body as your feathers fly over it and over Goose's head. Torvi, you're up.
Torvi is gonna use soothing words, and I will heal Goose and what's Noozles' character's name? I forget.
Noozles' character is Toby.
Toby.
Goose and Toby.
All right, Goose, Toby, and myself. We'll use 3.
Okay, use 3 healing, soothing words.
Um,
Believe that's your action if you do that like that. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
I
That is
roll
going
a
to be
D6.
a d6 plus 3 plus the highest constitution, which is a plus 3. So that is a 11. Plus 11 to all you. Goose, you are out of injuries and you are at 11 points. No, wait. Yeah. That brings you to 16. Which makes you out of dying. So we can take you back to the standard. Torvi, what's the soothing word you give everyone?
I'm just gonna tell them it's all okay.
As you all hear it's okay, you feel the magical energy of Torvi's healing wash over your bodies. As you are restored a little bit. Alright, Torvi, anything else?
Nope, that's good.
Okay. Goose, you're up.
Okay. Goose is going to take a swing.
That's going to hit. Roll damage. Okay, you are flanking, but you are not. You are the point of target, so you do not get advantage. Since you would not get
Okay.
advantage.
Yep, so only 9 damage then.
Yeah, he's focusing on you.
That's
That means Elthra gets advantage. As it is going to go through it, is going to bite you, Goose.
Okay, before he does that, I'm going to use my reaction to use dodge.
Okay. Giving him disadvantage, which will make it base, which will give him a 15, which will miss. As you see the bite coming, you jump back a little as he bites air.
Nice.
The wolf is going to go. It's going to bite Elthra. With a 16, it bites. Does it do damage? With a 7, reduced to 4, reduced by 6, it does nothing. Elthra, it tries to bite into you again, but it does latch onto your armor and does nothing as it cannot get through your armor's thick hide. Toby! Toby, what are you doing?
I shall be moving over.
You will, since you have the movement
I can
speed
also
to...
charge.
You want to use Bull Rush for that? Hold on, let me take a look at how much speed that is. Where were you? We're here.
Yeah, I was 20 feet.
Okay, no, that's just going to cost you 1 stamina. So you run, that is going to be a d6, add it to your fist as you run up. You have to hit, though, so let's see if you hit. With a 10, that is a miss.
Damn. All that
You
damage.
do
for
get an
nothing.
extra miss, though. That stamina still goes bye-bye. That's going to hit. Roll damage. Toby, how would you like to do this again?
Let's give it the elbow.
Okay, as where you run up, you miss with the first punch. You then jump and drop an elbow right into this thing's back as you hear the loud crack as your heavy body falls on top of this wolf. As, yeah, that's a kill again. Just a large polar bear running up and body slamming a wolf.
That's normal.
Actually, you're a large, so you're actually that big. Okay, Elthra. It is now your turn.
Well, Elthra is going to go for the little wolf.
Yeah, I imagine you are. With Eldritch Blast again, that's going to hit. Roll damage. Seven. Alright, you blast right into its face. These golden feathers ripping through its fur. It is still up. Torvi.
Torvi is going to move over here to try to get a better shot.
Okay.
Wolf is still standing.
That is a hit. Roll damage. That is a kill. Torvi, how would you like to do this, since it is the last wolf?
I'm just gonna go shoot him in the heart.
Alright. You see as the wolf rears up and attempts to go for another bite, as you fire right into it, it goes right into its chest. As you see the wolf's eyes go wide as they roll in the back of its head, and it falls over dead. As combat calms down and the sun begins to get high in the sky, you all will hear this. As I will need wisdom saves from everybody. Everyone but Elthra fail. As you all hear this loud cry from deep into the forest, you are shaken to your core, all but Elthra. Elthra, you're looking at it. You're not sure what you just heard, and you're not sure whether to be scared or curious currently. As for the rest of you, can I get a D100 roll from each of you? Okay, let's start with our lowest one. Goose! Upon hearing this
Yep.
cry, you fart. At every minute that passes, you release more gas, as you are now just a farting squirrel.
Nice.
As you suffer uncontrollable flatulence because of your fear.
Some
Oh,
a little farting squirrel.
yep.
Yep.
That's really funny. Toby,
Yo.
you gain the trait Fear of Pain. You need to make a wisdom save every time you enter into melee combat. Because you do not like being in melee combat. You do not want to get hurt.
Oh.
In,
That's gonna be bad.
in 80, Torvi, you have reversed emotion. As where you should be fearing fear, you feel curiosity and excitement towards hearing this cry. Ooh.
That's not bad.
You have reversed emotions. Basically, whatever you should be feeling, you will feel the opposite of that effect.
Right.
And the opposite of fear is excitement. Don't ask me why that is. I don't know. Anyways, what do you all want to do currently as combat is ended?
Does Elthra know the direction that the sound came from?
Perception check. Dang it. Stupid alarm.
Is there anything we can harvest from the wolves?
That is an investigation check. Okay. Toby, what are you doing? Do you want to try to investigate the wolves, or what else are you doing?
Hmm.
I can come back around and give you a moment to think.
Yeah.
Goose, what are you doing?
I'll investigate the wolves.
All right, you're going to try and get materials. Torvi, you're not able to find anything usable. A lot of these wolves' pelts are very much ripped apart. Your fight was kind of brutal, so a lot of the stuff is not usable.
Yeah, 5.
I don't know why you have have advantage on this, Goose.
Oh. I had from when I was attacking. I had advantage selected. I never changed it. So
That's
9.
a 5.
5, yeah.
Again, similar thing. A lot of these wolves, they were like disease ridden, or there's something wrong with the wolves in general. You can't really find anything usable from these wolves. Toby.
Problem.
Well, I might use. In fact, I have the.
Actually, hold on. Does Goose have hunt?
No.
You do not have hunt. You have foe feller and other things. You do not have hunter.
I, in fact, have hunter.
Then you would have had advantage.
Ah.
So would that have been a 19? Oh wait, was that Toby?
That was Toby.
Okay. So you can roll an advantage, and even if you fail, you at least get 1 ingredient. Since these are beasts.
Which one am I rolling for this one? Yeah?
Investigation. As you're checking the wolves, you roll investigation, and we consider your success in this area about how many ingredients you get from these wolves. Okay. So as an average success, which would mean you usually get 1 ingredient, but since you are a hunter, you do have the hunting gathering trait, you get 2 ingredients. What I will say, you can get 2 direwolf pelts. So you're able to salvage the direwolf pelts. And probably their teeth. What you do with those is up to you.
Mm.
All right.
Cool, then.
Going back to Elthra's question, Elthra, you're not really sure where this cry came from. Though I will say, due to your perception, you feel that you might not want to know.
Sounds good.
Well, on that note, we're going to take some 5 minutes for a break. That took a little bit long on the combat end. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. I will see you guys in a minute.
No problem.
Oh, he did tell us he has to run. He said it in roll 20.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys clean up these wolves, do you want to continue on the trail of where this Mead might have gone to?
Yep.
All right. Can I get a survival or investigation from the rest of the party, and I will roll for Torvi. We are looking for a 13, and currently, Goose has that, so... Okay, so as with the rest of the party doesn't know where to really go, Goose, even with your flatulence, which is unfortunate for everyone else, because as you begin to continue farting, everyone has to follow you, enduring your stank. As you begin to travel through snow, the weather begins to pick up as more snow begins to fall. Okay, here
Does
we
it
go.
block some of the smell?
I'm sorry, what?
Does it block some of the smell from Goose?
No. God, no, it doesn't. As this uncontrollable farting squirrel continues to lead your way.
Nice.
Goose, you
At least
continue.
we went with Goose.
Just stick close behind me. I'll show you the way.
You see his tail lift up a little when he farts.
Completely on purpose.
Yeah. Just the worst. You guys want to take a short rest or patch up any of your wounds at least?
Yeah.
Why are you saying yeah? You have no wounds. How was that able to hurt you?
Well, we do need our guide to catch on the We don't
Yeah,
want
you
him
need your
to
party to be patched up. Okay, if you want to take a short rest, that will bring you back to half, which I believe will restore all of you. But that will take an hour. Or I can have Torvi use their healing abilities to patch up everyone real quick.
Yeah.
Healing abilities?
Yeah, I reckon the quicker we do it, the better.
Okay, quicker this gets done, the better. Okay. Alright. She's going to use Soothing Word again. Healing everyone for 11, restoring everyone to full. And since they're not in the middle of combat, I will just have that cost them 1 instead of the 3. Torvi patches you up with her magical healing. You feel your wounds close up as you continue your walk, following your squirrel companion. Hold on, I'm going to get you guys all arranged so I can move your tokens. Okay. Yeah, just like give me a marching order right now so I can have an idea of how you're walking. Goose is in the front, obviously. Guess Toby is in the back, and then... Yeah, I think this is the marching order. Elthra, do you want to move, or Toby, you want to move?
I would rather be in the back so I don't get hurt.
You are in the back.
I'll stay here. No fighting.
You just
Stay here in the back. You're saying, Elthra, you were saying?
Toby, you just want to be further from the smell. You don't want to be close to the smell.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Okay, where are we? Okay, as you continue walking through snow, it takes about 20 minutes walking through the snow after Torvi patched you guys up till you get to a little clearing out in before a cave entrance. As you are currently standing outside the cave, I will take you to that map. Can everyone see?
Yeah.
All right. Wait, I did not grab our cameraman. Yeah, I know, I didn't grab you. I'm sorry. I left out the cameraman. Unfortunate. There you go. There's our cameraman. D, can you move yourself? There you go. Anyways, as you are now standing out these 3 entrances into this like cave region, you see this large cliff face hill type structure covered in ice and stone. See 2 fallen trees in front of you and a path to your left, middle, and right. You can search around the area or you can continue as you see fit. Goose, since you're the one leading the party with your flatulence, where do you want to go?
I would like to search around the area, see if there's any tracks leading in.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Nope.
Okay, you do know from earlier that this is definitely where the tracks were going, but you're not sure where the tracks were going specifically. It seems like they go everywhere.
Okay.
No real particular.
I'll point to the left and just tell everyone, they went this way, I'm sure.
Okay, which one do you point to?
Left.
You point to the cave to the left. The cave to the left has a little creek bed of water going through it. As you point to it.
Yep. And I'll take a few steps towards it.
Okay, you do that. Pause right there.
Yep.
Elthra, what are you doing?
I trust Goose.
Okay. You walk up behind Goose. Guess you walk up behind Goose.
Yep.
Immediately you step behind him, he farts again.
Goose, really?
Covering our
It
tracks.
echoes into the cave. Goose, do you have anything to say for yourself?
No, just I can cover our tracks. It's okay.
I can cover our tracks.
Trust me, no one want to attack us.
Oh, yeah. Hold on, I'm looking up things. Okay. I'm looking up information. Okay. Toby, what are you up to?
I guess I'll be following him. If they're going right way.
Torvi will take up the rear. Goose, do you continue walking forward?
Yes, I do.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, it's now gone dark for me.
Yeah, you don't have dark vision.
I'll pull out one of my torches.
We'll pull a torch.
Yep.
All right, you do so. You pull out a torch. Okay. As Goose whips out a torch, can I get a perception check from the party? Okay. So, Goose, you're the only one that hears this, and you hear everything in perfect detail. You hear the large, lumbering form of a bear that just got woken up from a light being lit and the sound of your farting. You hear a bear coming towards you. You also hear another large form approaching you from the right. So you see that there is something approaching you from in front of you, and something approaching you from this like little offshoot path in this cave. You have a moment to react. Goose, what do you want to do?
I've got no ranged weapons, so I'm going to, seeing I won't be able to reach them, take my dodge action, burn 2 stamina to give myself that.
Okay, raining bouncy and on your feet, you prepare your dodge action. Okay, is there anything else?
That's my bonus action. I'm going to use my Artful Guile for my background and try to make a large growl to intimidate the bear coming at us.
Roll intimidation, and I will roll insight for the bear.
Yep. And it lets me add my sneak attack die. So roll. Give me a 16. Hold on.
Okay, 16 beats a 7. The bear you hear coming up immediately turns back and goes back into its cave.
Yeah, that's
the
what I
other
thought.
figure going to roll insight. Here's the growl, and you don't hear them anymore, as they are going to do something else. Okay, so you hear this lumbering form come up here, and then you don't hear it anymore, as this guy pokes his head around the corner to see what is there cautiously, sees it's you, as you see this large, giant creature draped in tattered cloth. And this is a giant, by the way, a hill giant. As he looks at you, "You're just a squirrel! Hey, it's just a squirrel! Hey, we got intruders!" As I'm going to have everyone roll initiative.
Nice.
He is going to have disadvantage on the initiative. See if he can get worse. Because he was approaching stealthily. Hold on. Let's see if he can get worse. Okay. Roll initiative. Initiative. And Torvi. Get that inish. Okay, descending order. Okay, everyone rolled low initiative, huh?
Yep.
Across the board. Let's we'll go back into combat music. We go to Torvi first, who is going to run up here and try to fire a arrow past Toby. Actually, can she see from here? She can't, so she's going to squeeze past. And is going to fire an arrow at this giant creature. It has cover, do where it is. Actually, no. Torvi is going to use Meteor Shot and put it right in front of Goose. Goose, what are you doing?
Oh, my turn. Oh, sweet.
Yep.
I'm going to. Why not? I'll just run up screaming, "I'll show you I'm just not a squirrel," and lunge at them with my sword.
You can do that.
Why did roll d6?
Um,
Oh,
you hear the disappointed sigh as Torvi had lined up a shot for him to stand in, and you also roll to strike and smack your blade against the wall.
yep.
Was that supposed to be impressive?
You'll see.
Anyways, you die now.
I'll just look back to my party and be like, "Help!" Oh wow.
As he's going to stab you. That is a 16 to hit, which will hit for
Yep.
14 points of damage. Goose, you see a spear get lunged into your face as you take it directly to the chest as the spear dips into your body.
Oh,
Hold on, I have to look up this guy's actual character sheet. Oh, he's gonna stab you again. Because he can do that. As he's gonna take his spear in both hands and stab you. As that's an 8, that'll miss. As though the first one stabs you, the second one smacks against the wall. Toby, you're up.
Right. Are there any rocks on the ground?
You can certainly find one. Make an investigation check. See if you can grab one real quick. You check for rocks. You find a nice sized rock. Why do you want the rock?
Well, other than the fact I can't get in there, I kind of don't want pain.
you can squeeze through.
You can squeeze through. Do you want to try squeezing through and then just tossing the rock? Yes,
Yeah.
the rock!
Oh god, if he rolls
Oh.
a 1, he's gonna hit me.
Alright, roll just your basic strength, since you have no modifier to it. It's going to be a d4 plus your strength modifier if you hit.
A D4
So let's go.
to hit?
It's a nice sized rock that you picked up. It's going to be a d20 still. Roll strength.
Okay.
So roll your strength. See what
won't
happens.
Let me roll strength. I gotta roll a normal D20 and add it afterwards. At 9.
9. You throw this rock as it strikes the top of the cave wall and just smacks into it, echoing throughout the cavern. Hey, that's not fair! Stop throwing rocks! You then hear a loud growl as a bear lumbers through this area. He's not particularly fast through this cave, so he can't currently get there. So he's got to stay there for now. Okay, you hear some more lumbering as something else is coming as well as this cave bear and everything else. Elthra, what are you doing?
So I can say at a distance I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
You're going to use Eldritch Blast? Okay. You do have Eldritch Blast. But might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
You have a longsword that you can
Yeah,
two-hand.
the monster's not showing up. How do I get it up?
I thought I... Hold on.
Well,
Let me add it to your thing. Okay. Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
There you are.
There you go.
Now I'm going to come in.
And I was going to suggest you can cast Booming Blade on that as well and strike him.
Yep.
So now that if he leaves from you or attacks anyone else, he's going to get some thunder damage. So let's roll that hit. That is a miss, unfortunately. Maybe I should have just let you keep doing the Eldritch Blast. Since that was working. I'm
That's-
sorry.
It's all good.
I was trying to help. Torvi sighs and aims her bow back at the giant. Okay. She is then going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, she'll stand here. Running up to here. Two. Okay. Moving on, and okay, she's going to fire into this thing. And as a bonus action, she is going to put Protect on Goose.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Firing. Giant creature. An 8 will miss. Goose, you're up.
Okay. I'll burn another 2 stamina to use dodge again as a bonus action,
Okay.
and then I'll make my attack.
Got it. Okay, roll damage.
Damage. Why does it roll so many? Hi, What have I done? Should have only been 1d6. Why is it rolling?
Okay, there is a 6 in there, so I will give you a 10.
Okay.
But I don't know what the rest of that was. So, you stab into this giant's leg. Arrgh! A runt! Anything else, Goose?
That's it. I don't want to move, so yeah.
He's going to stab at you twice with disadvantage. He hits you the first time with a 17 and misses you the second time. Well, since you had Protect on you, that 12 was reduced to 6, which means you are still standing. As you get stabbed again, you feel a divine energy coat your body as the blade doesn't sink deep enough to your chest.
Nice. I'll taunt the giant and be like, is that the best you've got?
Right after you say that, you fart.
Yep.
You're a smelly thing. Toby, you're up. Toby.
Yeah, I'm here. It's my
You're up.
turn, right?
I'm cracking
What to
into my
do?
second year, by the way.
Because I still have the fear of pain.
I'm sorry for all who are listening, but I need to wipe the beer off my mic because I accidentally splashed it when I opened my drink again. It's fine. The mic looked thirsty.
Exactly. You're trying to share it.
Anyways,
I'm gonna have to get
Toby,
into
what are you
melee
up to?
range. I'm gonna have to get into melee range. Okay. Well, I'm gonna punch. Other than the wisdom save, I'm gonna have to make.
Yes, so you're gonna make a wisdom save first.
Come on, good wisdom, good wisdom.
20 will do it. You can get in there and you will not have disadvantage on your attack. You scream and then come in wailing your fist through your allies and miss.
Second one.
You're flailing wildly, doing nothing. Oh yeah, I think there's something wrong with this bear. As you are unable to do anything, Toby, this cave bear prompts itself right here and is going to go after Elthra. Let's see, multi-deck. Okay, first is the claw. 9. That will miss Elthra. 23 will hit. That is 8 points of damage, reduced by half, and then reduced by 6, meaning 0. Elthra, as you see the claw coming, you smack it to the side, but the bite goes right into your chest. However, your chest plate prevents the bear from sinking its teeth into you. Yeah, how does it feel to play as a tank?
Really good.
Not like the tank class or whatever, just an actual tank.
Yep,
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it?
it does.
Yeah. Elthra, it's your turn.
Because the bear went for me, I'm gonna swing and try and hit the bear.
Go ahead. Stab that bear. I don't remember what a bear's AC is, but I don't think it's that high. Hold on, I should have had this pulled up a while ago. Bear. Where's the bear?
I know it's
Okay,
not
bear.
very high.
Here we go. It is not very high. It is a 12. That's a 14. 14 will hit. Would you like to add some... Actually, there's no reason to add Booming Blade to it. There's no reason not to. Booming Blade?
Yep.
Yeah. There's no reason not to, really. Cost you nothing. Okay, Torvi's gonna go. She sees the situation, and... Honestly... Oh, and to let everyone know, Torvi's player had to leave. We're sorry for this to happen. But anyways... Sorry, there's people watching this. All of one person. Which is probably Diablo. Anyways. Let's see. Insightful fighting. Okay. Okay. I'm looking through all of his stuff, and... He really only has a few things. Okay. Torvi's just gonna take another shot at the giant. 'Cause why not? Check out what else is going on. Natural 1 as she fires. Since that was going through Goose. Goose,
Damn.
you were shot in the ass.
Ah.
And you take 2 injuries. Rolling 2d6.
Yep.
And another one?
Both 4.
Okay. Right arm. That is both to your right leg. You take a deep injury as your leg is broken, as you feel a bone snap in your right leg as an arrow sinks right through your right leg. She's gonna walk up to you and cast Rejuvenating Touch.
Thank you.
Yay. Oh, good. She can also cure your flatulence while she does this. Unfortunately, she can only remove all the injuries. You're still at 0. But you have no injuries.
Thank you. You mean it could have
I
been...
kind of caused it. I'm sorry.
I just like the fact that she could have cured the flatulence at any time.
I didn't know she could. I think she forgot.
It's all right.
She was like,
It makes good sense.
she didn't think about
It's
it at the
not bad.
time.
Just while they're curing me, oh yeah, you can cure this too. I love it.
I could have cured that the entire time. Anyways, Goose, you're up.
Goose. Goose is going to... Yeah, I'm going to have to go down to my last 2 stamina to dodge.
Okay. Sure you don't want to get out of there anyway.
That'll create attack of opportunity, so...
That would be bad, but still. I mean, you might get stabbed anyways.
True. Yeah, I'm going to come back here.
Okay, you are going to take that attack of opportunity, as you did predict, but maybe it was worth it. 13, as he smacks the wall, you take no damage.
I'll just look back at him. Told you couldn't kill me.
Anything else you want to do, Goose?
Yeah, I'm going to use my action to walk into a shadow and use my One with Shadows ability and turn invisible as long as I don't move.
Okay. You go into stealth. Okay, the giant is going to stab Elthra. Okay. 1 stab. 2 stab. Both are going to hit. You are going to reduce that first one to 6 points. You are then going to focus, and armor reduces it further by 6. That first one does 0. And then the second one did 18 points of damage. Reduced to 9. Reduced by 6. As Elthra finally takes damage. As she's reduced to 18. She took 3 points of damage.
Finally.
As you feel the spear stab into you, you then feel the giant slam his fist into the spear as the blade of the spear sinks into your stomach. Just cutting it a little. Toby, you're up.
All right. Do I need like another wisdom save?
Yes, to remain and keep fighting, you have to make another one. Natural 20. I will say you can keep that for a little bit. As You are panically screaming and flailing your fists now. What do you want to do?
I shall be punching.
Punch, punch.
And missing.
9. You missed. The second one finally connects. As you continue to flail, you catch this giant with the backhand of your fist as you slap him. Roll damage.
That would be a
You
8.
feel a pop across his jaw as he's a little surprised that you finally hit him. Hey, that's not nice! The cave bear is also going to go after Elthra. With a claw, then a bite. The claw misses, smacking into the ground right before Elthra, and as where the bite goes into Elthra, the armor is too thick. And it continues to repel. You remember do you guys ever hear about the bear assault uniform?
No.
This guy made a suit of armor to fight bears or to survive a bear attack.
Oh, wow.
And the videos of him testing the armor are so unhinged. Look it up. Look it up. A bear assault uniform. It's very
I'm
fun to
definitely
watch.
looking that up.
You hear more lumbering coming through the cavern. As this thing continues to walk forward. It's not going to get any attacks there. Elthra, you're up.
We can try and hit the bear again. Hopefully I hit this time. Yeah.
24 will hit. I would recommend both hands with that sword, though. Since there's no real reason, because you don't have a shield. Roll that damage. 11. As you smack your blade against this thing's face, you smack your blade against this bear's face, sending a spurt of blood against the wall. Anything else?
Did the bear attack me last time?
It keeps attacking you.
Okay, that's alright then. Then he doesn't get the booming blade damage yet.
Yeah, he does. Anyways. And as you had it on the giant earlier and he attacked Goose, he missed Goose, so doesn't matter. Torvi is now up, and I keep forgetting they're not here, so I have to roll their shots, and they are going to use... You know what, they're just going to shoot again, because they don't got anything else. They're going to shoot the giant again. Hopefully they hit. They do hit. They deal 8 points of damage to the giant as they fire an arrow into its chest. Moving on. Goose, what are you up to? As you fell back behind your allies.
Yep. What have I got? Got no ranged weapons, so... Do you know what? I just want to pick up a small rock and throw it at the giant.
Do so at advantage, because you are hidden.
Is that just a straight
That's strength.
strength, dexterity, or
At
strength?
advantage. Strength at advantage.
Yeah, strength at advantage. Yep. Okay, it won't let me on the sheet, so I'll just roll this. And add +1. 7.
Roll again. Yeah,
Alright.
advantage.
Advantage, yep. 14.
14 will, I think, hit. Let me take a look real quick. All right, you throw this rock right at its face. Roll me a d4 plus 1.
4.
Well, and you smack it in the head for 4 points of damage as a little bit of blood begins to trickle down. Hey,
Nice.
what was that? He is then going to stab Elthra again. And he's going to stab her once, and then Toby once. It's an even distribution. First Elthra. With a 9, that misses. And then Toby. With a 14, I believe that misses. As he is not able to stab any of you anymore. As he just keeps he missed Elthra and then went down again at Toby. As Toby, you step out of the way. What do you do?
I shall punch.
You did not. You rolled nat 20 last time. You did not need to make a check this turn, but you will need to make a check next turn. Go ahead and make those punches.
Okay, surely I hit. So,
Yes, that first one connects. You punch. Hit. Do you have some stamina to reduce that AC?
Oh yeah, I do.
Want to put some smash into that?
I mean, I might actually put quite a bit. I might put 4 into that if I can.
You can only put up a max of 2, but you did hit
2.
twice. So you can reduce that with a maximum of 4, since you do have 2 attacks, and reduce it by 4.
I will reduce it by 4 within the 2 attacks.
Great, that is 4 stamina gone. Roll me another damage, please, for that second hit.
Yep.
Okay, the AC of this creature is reduced by 4.
That's my turn.
All right, as you take your both hits, you hear this giant groan as you punched into its gut. Cave bears up. It's going to go after Elthra. Again, claw and bite. And claw misses again as it smacks against the wall. The bite goes in, but unfortunately again, Elthra's armor is way too thick. As you hear lumbering coming from behind. Can anyone see what's approaching them from the back?
I can see a little bit.
Yeah. You can all hear as something begins to lumber towards you from behind you guys where you were. I'm coming! Elthra, it's your turn.
Elthra is going to go with a sword.
Bear or giant?
Bear.
Okay, you slash into the bear. Roll damage. You again stab right into its face. This time only doing a little more damage, but still it's something. Torvi is going to go. He's going to fire an arrow into the giant's face. Okay. Hold on, trying to find something. She fires her arrow. 12 will hit. 6 points of damage. Goose, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to... Seeing this as coming... Oh, okay. I'm going to spend a stamina point. Got one left after this. To use Distract against the giant. So you've got to make an insight against my performance. And if he loses, then he has to attack me next turn.
Okay.
$13.
15.
Yeah, that works.
Piss off, squirrel! Anything else?
I'll move over here and go back into the shadows.
Okay. He's going to stab Elthra once, and then the polar bear. Elthra first. 17 hits. Reduce that damage to 7, reduced by 6. You take 1 point of damage, Elthra. As again, the spear comes in and only barely scratches you. You know, he's then going to go again and try to stab you again, Elthra. As he does, his damage is reduced to 8. Then it reduced again by 6, and you take 2 more points of damage, Elthra.
Yep.
As the spear is finally doing something. Toby, you're up. Toby?
Yeah,
Punch punch?
I am here. Punch punch. I shall roll
Okay.
wisdom, though, right?
Yes, you need to roll that one this turn.
Ooh. Not
As
good.
a fail, all attacks are at disadvantage. You can still attack, though.
How do you roll at disadvantage on here?
Let's roll regular, and since it rolls 2 already, I'm just going to take the lower of the 2. Hit.
Damage.
5.
And the second
Again.
one.
With a 9, that's a miss.
Damn.
Cave Bear is going to go. Go for a bite, and then a claw against Elthra. The bite hits, reduced to 5, then it reduced to 0. The claw hits, reduced to 6, then reduced to 0. As Elthra again takes no damage from the bear. Bear assault uniform. As Toby, you can now hear the large lumbering form of what is coming from behind. As it runs in, it is then going to smack you upside the head, Toby, with its club. As you see this large, lumbering form of this ogre with its big bulbous belly run up from behind you and crack you over the back of the head, dealing 17 points of damage.
Oh.
Blood begins to pull from your face. As that will instantly take you down to half. I think past half, actually.
Yeah, he's past half. Way past.
Ouch.
Elthra, you're up.
Elthra's gonna go for the bear again. Hopefully hit this time. That'll be a hit.
25 hits. So that's a crit. Roll damage with that crit as you bring your sword down. Give me another one. Okay, that's 4 plus 8, 12. As you crack your blade through this bear's face, you see yet another large spurt of blood. Nice done. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright. Torvi, seeing the ogre approach, seeing the giant and everything else, she's going to try to help Elthra take out the bear so we can at least have one of these things dead already. Okay. Longbow. 22 hits. 5. She fires an arrow into the bear, and it is still standing as it takes the arrow into its side. Goose, you're up.
Yeah. I will stay hidden. I'll use my ability breather to reroll my hit die, and I get stamina back equal to the roll as my action.
Yes, you do.
Hit die is it a D6 I've got?
Yes, it is. D6
Okay.
plus your con.
Nice.
All right, there's your 1 day use of that gone.
That's all right.
Anything else? That was a bonus action.
That breather says action. Has to be an
Does it?
action.
Yeah, that seems dumb. I want to say that's a bonus action.
As an
Because
action.
focus for Elthra, if she loses any of her focus, if she used any of it, she could get it back with a bonus. So I'm going to say it's a bonus for you too.
Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna pick up a rock and throw it again. Let's
Okay.
go.
Using breather, you then quickly grab a rock and toss it.
Nah.
That's a 10. Which I believe does not work. As it's... Hold on, let me take a look at how much... CD?
Oh, hold on, I was hidden when I done that, so
Advantage.
yeah. That's a bit better.
That hits. Roll a d4 plus 1. Do you want to add some sneak attack to this? You did have
Oh, I
advantage.
do.
So give me 3d4s. 7. Cool. Alright, you throw this rock as you pop back into existence for a little bit. It smacks into the eye of this ogre as he begins to bleed from his brow. Hey, where'd that come from? What the? The giant is going to continue to stab Elthra. Why won't you die? He stabs the first time, goes nowhere with it, as the blade barely goes into the armor. He stabs the second time, as it deals 22 points of damage, reduced to 11, reduced by a 6, and then you are dealt 5 points of damage, Elthra. As you are now, after all of these hits, taken down to below half. Toby, you're up.
Yep. Another wisdom. Nat 20.
All right. All attacks are at regular. Who do you want to fight?
The big guy.
The ogre or the giant?
The giant. Hopefully get one of them down first.
Okay. Continue to fight the giant, even though the ogre is right in your flank.
If I turn the other way, I'm going to be in. It does hit. It does hit.
Does it? 15 hits.
11 slashing.
11.
Second hit.
Seven will miss.
Damn.
You do have an inspiration. Do you want to make that 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You all have an inspiration, by the way, that none of you have used. So Toby has used his inspiration to make that 20. Roll damage, please. As you punch into this one, you feel its ribs begin to crack. As wham, wham, as you waylay into its ribs.
It's almost dead. Hopefully.
It's not dead.
Almost. It's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. Anyways, Cave Bear is going to go, and it's going to fight Elthra again. Continue to try to get through this stupid bird's armor. Sorry, Elthra. It's what it thinks of you. "17 hits, 14 does not. The bear bites into you, again, doing no damage. You have been in this bear's mouth this entire fight, and it's been doing nothing. Toby, you're going to take a club. You take a club against the face. As it smacks against your face, you take your first injury, and are at injuries now. Roll me a d6, Toby. Toby? Need that d6 roll.
Yes.
You're taking your first
D6?
injury. I need a d6 roll.
Yes. A 2.
You are bleeding. As this one smacks against your face again, you begin to bleed profusely from your skull. As you feel your body begin to sway. On your turn, you will take a d6 of damage. Since you do not have hit points, you will take an automatic injury at the end of your turn if you do not get healed.
Ah, damn. Ooh, no.
Elthra, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
I'll use Cure Wounds on Toby.
You do not have Cure Wounds prepared. It is a spell that you could have prepared, but you do not have it prepared currently.
There you go. Oh, then I'll just use my sword.
Okay, bear giant.
On the bear. I'm gonna get rid of this bear.
You... Elthra, roll damage. Elthra, how would you like to do this?
Out of frustration, I'm just gonna ram it straight up the jaw.
I could barely hear you. What was that?
I'm gonna out of frustration, I'm going to ram my sword straight through the jaw from below.
Oh.
All right. You take, lifting the bear up on your arm as it is biting into your arm. You then drive your blade right through the lower jaw, right through the skull, as you feel the bear try to tighten its teeth around your arm. It then slowly releases and falls limply against the floor with a large thud. As that is a dead bear.
That's what you get for biting me.
By the way, not a single bite went through your armor. Torvi is up. Elthra, I'm assuming you didn't have anything else?
No.
Didn't think so. She's going to... Fuck, okay. She doesn't have any more healing. That was all the healing she used on Goose earlier. Okay, she's gonna use protection on Toby. And... I guess she'll fire an arrow at the giant again? She hits. He's not even here! I'm gonna say she fires this arrow, and it goes right through the giant's throat. You see Torvi load another arrow, reach back, the arrow flies through the air and goes through the giant's throat. The giant begins to choke as it falls over dead, choking on blood and the lack of air. Goose, what are you doing?
You know what? I'm going to slide underneath Toby to get to there and make an attack with my short sword.
You are a small creature. You can move freely through other people's tokens. As you slide through, I'll count that as flanking for now. 23 will hit. Roll damage. Give me some of that sneak attack, please. As that's a 9. Sneak attack. As you stab right into this ogre's foot. It groans in pain. The giant is dead. Toby, it's your turn.
Hold on, before I do, I want to use 2 stamina to use dodge. As a bonus action.
2 stamina dodge. Okay, got you. Cave Bear is dead. Toby, it's your turn.
All right. Guess it's ogre punching time. I gotta roll a d6 for injuries, don't I?
Yes, you do.
Damn.
At the end of your turn. Make me a
At the end of
wisdom
the turn.
save first to do your attacks against the ogre if you want to.
Yes, I will.
Wisdom save successful. Make those attacks regular. 16 hits. Roll again. 13 points of damage. Roll me another hit. And the 10 misses. As you smack him across the face with your large polar bear paws, you then go for another one as it completely goes wide.
And then the d6.
Your right leg from the blood loss begins to get... Nope, that's your left arm. Your left arm begins to feel numb from the blood loss. As your left arm is in the bruised condition. meaning disadvantage on strength and dex checks. Elthra, you're up. Wait, nope, you're not. First, we go to the ogre. The ogre looks at the dead cave bear and the dead giant. You killed the boss! I go tell boss lady! She gonna mess you up! He's going to smack Toby and then run. Toby, that's a miss as he swats air. Toby, Goose, and Torvi are all going to get attacks of opportunity.
Attacks of opportunity?
Goose, you hit. Roll damage. Toby, you can do yours. And I will roll for Torvi. He just cast to use their longbow, but still. Natural 1. It goes wide and smacks the nearby wall. Toby, I'm gonna pop him in the head.
Yep. I shall. Do I need to make a wisdom for that?
No, you already still have it.
Great. He also might not move because I have Halt.
You have Sentinel, don't you?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. You dig your claws into his back as he stops running. Roll damage. 7. As you dig your claws into his back, basically clotheslining him. Hey, let me go! Let me go!
Not going anywhere.
Elthra, you're up.
Who's gonna try and squeeze around?
Yeah, you can definitely do that. Squeeze around your large polar bear friend.
And I'm going to use my sword.
17 will hit. Roll damage. 6 points of damage. Elthra, how would you like to do this?
As I sneak around, I'm just gonna come around with the sword and slash across the throat.
Alright. Yeah, I will say Toby has his arm reach down, exposing the throat. As you come across the side, you bring your blade right against his throat and slash down, cutting the throat in half. The head barely hanging on, but the weight of the body pops the head out of place as blood spills out and coats this polar bear in red fluid. That is all enemies dead.
Nice.
Starting with our person that killed the enemy, Elthra. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna search the ogre.
Okay, roll investigation.
Oh,
You find a decent amount of stuff. You find that he has a giant club on him. He has a He has a pouch of human bones. Yeah, there's some kind of runes as well that he's made. The club he has is also a combination of metal on it as well. He also has a mug around his belt that is in the shape of a horn.
I'll grab the mug.
Sorry, what?
I'll grab the mug and take that with me.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily do that. On his person, he carries 75 silver. And an agate gemstone worth a single gold.
Yep.
He also has a large bear trap on his belt. You can just put it as a hunting trap.
Yep. I'll take all of it.
All right. Moving on. Toby, what are you doing?
Well, I would like to very quickly try and patch up my bleeding.
I think Torvi will help you with her medicine that she automatically gets to succeed on, and she will roll a d6 to patch you up to your health. Your injuries are fixed, and you go back to 4 health.
That's great.
Yeah. As you're getting patched up, Goose, what are you doing?
I'm going to walk over and see what this giant has on them. Give him a little kick
Okay.
in the stomach.
Roll
Will I do it?
investigation.
She... Hold on. Close them.
Let's see. What the giant has a large spear on him. He also has a pouch of human bones. He has a set of keys. He only has 2 keys on him. He smells heavily of booze. If you want, you can collect you can collect 1 giant ingredient.
Yep, I'll do that.
I'll determine what that is later. Because I do not want to pull up the table right now. Alright. Moving back around the table. Elthra, what are you up to after you've looted the ogre?
I'll go check the bear just to make sure there's nothing on the bear.
Sure. Roll investigation.
15.
You actually do find something on the bear. The bear swallowed a gemstone worth about 5 gold. You can also take the bear's pelt.
Yep.
If you want to take the time to carve off the bear's pelt.
I'll take a little bit.
Alright. Definitely can. Toby, what are you doing? As people are currently skinning a bear.
I mean, I probably should keep watch just in case there's any other large creatures, because that's the last thing we want to get jumped by. Take a watch outside while we're skinning bears and
Make a
other.
perception check. Okay. You don't see anything currently. As things continue, Goose, what are you up to?
I'll have a look down here where the bear came from.
Okay, make me an investigation check. How did you go to that room?
See if I can see anything.
Okay, you find at the end of this cave hallway, you find an open space where the water pulls into this small little pond where it is completely frozen. In the water, you see a statue of some kind of god. You can make a religion check to define what god it is, or anything else.
Sure. Nice.
Okay, you confirm that this is the god Sylvanus, god of nature. You also conclude that this pool is a pool of restoration, blessed by Sylvanus. If you were to melt the ice, you could take a bottle of. You could bottle a portion of it and have a bottle of restoration.
I'll
If you
try
had
to use some of my torches to try to melt some of the ice.
I'll say over time you can definitely get that, and you are able to collect one bottle. I'll tell you right now, collecting any additional bottle will give you no more benefit.
No problem.
You get
I'll
the
fill up my
one.
water skin.
Okay, you have one bottle of greater restoration,
Nice.
or potion of greater restoration. Either way you look at it. Okay, Toby, you continue just to keep watch.
I shall continue to keep watch, yeah.
Elthra, what are you doing after you skin the bear, coating yourself in a new, fresh smattering of blood?
I'll ask the party, do we want to keep going in, or what does everyone want to do?
I think we should take a bit of a rest.
Yeah, Torvi is fine with us taking a rest, but she would like to remind you that we are here to get the mead. Also, the ogre said that he was going to go get someone. This might not be everyone that's here. Even if we take a rest, are we sure we want to take another fight? Just food for thought, really.
Probably not a good idea to take them on fire just yet.
Right. Torvi will use her healer's kit on Goose, realizing that he's still on injuries. Goose, you're out of injuries and you are up 1 hit point.
Nice.
Which means you are just at the red status. Yeah, I gotta do that with Toby too, because he's not at injuries anymore. Anyways. What do you guys do? There is a path off to the right. Goose, you see that Torvi has stepped into a circular area. This circular cave area. The stone here is a little different as it's actually more carved and more purposely put in. Seems like someone has taken the effort to carve this section into this cave.
Does everyone think we should head forward?
It's up to you guys.
We have got a job to look for this Mead.
Okay.
No, it's true. So we gotta be very careful.
Okay.
I mean, finally.
Torvi, being the one that has the most health, will lead the way. As you are led through this circular area, she goes to across the circular room over towards this area. Hey guys, come here. There's goats and sheep.
Can pass through.
You are led into a small camp area where there is a large campfire, some boxes and barrels, as well as several goats and sheep behind a rickety wood fence in this cave area. That's new. On the fire is a large pot. By the way,
Oh, I'm gonna have a look at what's in the pot.
make a investigation check. If anyone wants, they can also check the barrels and crates in the area.
I'll go to crates.
I'll go to the barrels.
Toby, you look in the cauldron and see the corpse of a dwarf floating in it.
Maybe not something to eat.
Elthra, you trip on a rock and fall into this barrel. It is full of mead and was standing wide open. Make me a con save. I'm sorry, it was right there. You fell. As you burst up from the barrel of mead, you are heavily drunk. Elthra, as you burst out of the mead, what do you do or say?
This is good stuff. As I stumble over.
You fall out of the now half-empty mead barrel. Ah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, but it was right there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hilarious too. Anyways,
Yeah.
Goose, what are you up to? You find
I
look
was
through the crates here. Mostly the crates are full of rotten food, and the barrels. There's 2 barrels of mead here. One is now half empty after your owl friend jumped into it. There's also appears to be a path to the back of this cave, and it also appears to be a path over here.
Should we go down one of the paths?
Elthra's going to hiccup and start stumbling towards one of the paths.
Yeah. Hey, Elthra, good thing about being drunk, you can't smell his flatulence. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, Elthra, good thing about being drunk, you can't smell his flatulence. Finally.
That's good.
Yeah.
No more smells.
Yeah, Elthra, where do you go?
Elthra's gonna stumble to the path on the left.
Alright. Stumble to the path behind you. You said left, but that's pretty much behind you. Assuming you meant this way?
Yep.
Okay. The path curves as you walk down this cave part and find 3 more barrels of meat, as you have found the missing shipment from Good Meat. Do you wish to collect them?
Yep.
Alright, you can carry 2. You can carry 1 Elthra, but I think Toby would be the best to carry the rest.
Yeah. I'll call out to Toby to come get them.
Toby?
Yeah, I'll come get him.
Alright. With your large form, it is a trivial matter lifting these barrels onto your back. However, if you want to make this even easier, you could load them into this nice, convenient cart.
Oh yeah, I'll let him take out.
Okay. Do you guys want to do anything with the goats or sheep?
Hmm. Yeah, I'm going to just open the gate.
You're going to just open the gate?
Yep.
Okay. Let me roll. I'm gonna roll a d20. Uh, Immediately the goats and sheep just begin to stare at you, Goose, and follow your every movement.
I'm going to start taking a few steps back and see what they do.
They follow you. You see them begin to walk out of the one by one. I'm not gonna move all of them all the time. Just the sheeps and goat are now moving you. Just following
Nice.
you.
I'll just call out to everyone. Looks like we got ourselves an army.
Sounds good.
An army of sheeps and goats. So literally, I rolled to see if these goats and sheep would like imprint on you and follow you. And they did.
Nice.
You load up the cart. Is there anything else you guys want to look at? There is a path you haven't taken. You can either just take your winnings and leave, or you can check this other path.
Well, have we got everything we came for?
Well, they didn't say how much mead they were missing.
They really didn't give you a number. You didn't even ask, though.
So we got what, 4 barrels? And we got all these sheep and goats. Let's go.
4.5 barrels of mead, and 5 sheep and 6 goats.
Yep.
Okay. Let me roll a d20 real quick. Okay, well, that's a problem for later. I will now take you back to Goodmead. It takes about an hour to get back to Goodmead. When you arrive with the cart and the herd behind you, a procession has come out to greet you of several townspeople, including this old man, this frail old man with graying hair. Oh! Appears that you have kept your word. Thank you so much for delivering back our goods, and you even brought back the sheep and goats. I believe Farmer Dave will actually be very happy with you. I do appreciate your diligence in this. You see Torson and Wallace are standing next to the speaker, arms crossed, very gleaming with pride. See, told you they were good. They were good workers. Indeed. Well, with that being on the case, we've decided that the funds to pay you will be, well, mostly given to him, but, well, I guess you should just tell him. Oh, I'm doubling your salary.
Nice.
Sounds good.
You were originally just going to get 2 gold. Now you're getting 5 each once we get back to town. I sell off this mead to get 5 gold each.
Nice.
Indeed. We do thank you again. And, for tonight, all drinks are on the town themselves for returning the sheeps and goat.
Nice. Thank you.
Oh, don't mention it. I'm gonna try to speed this along real quick, guys. As you head back to the inn, drinks are brought to you guys as you are given one of the casks completely free for you to drink to your heart's content.
Yep.
I will say you can go throughout that night feeling a gleaming of pride. And for once for the night, you don't feel any odd effects, as you are not having to make any sanity test throughout the night. Well, this has been very fun. I have enjoyed this immensely. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and for whoever watches this in the future, probably me, because I will be reviewing this, seeing what we can improve on.
That was lots of fun.
Yes, it was. If you guys can we see you guys next week? Because I would like to get Allgrave back in here. This isn't going to be an every week thing, but we are currently off schedule, and is everyone okay with next week?
Noozles won't be here next week.
Noozles won't be here next week.
No.
Yeah, I won't be.
All right, we can just do the other week then. All right. Well, again, thank you for joining us. I guess I'll see you in 2 weeks then,
Yep.
as we'll continue where we left off.
Thank you.
Hopefully everyone can be here for the full time.
Yep. Hopefully, there's no storms and that keep people away.
Oh yeah.